In WWE 2K24, we got some additional match types added to the game, such as the gauntlet match, the casket match, the ambulance match, and we can go on and on about how the mini game can get annoying and whatnot. It was refreshing to see new match types added. I like the direction that 2K is going with all these match types. Now I think the trick is, are we going to keep these match types? 2K throughout the years, and not only 2K but THQ, Jukes, I mean all the other developers as well that have worked on the games, it seems like they like to put stuff in and then pull stuff out and put it in and surprise people. Oh yeah, we brought this back, when it was just in the game about 3 years ago and it was pulled out for no reason. So that's one of the things that, you know, it does make you think sometimes. We also got the special referee match, which I think is a great example of that. The last time we seen that match was, I believe, 2K17 on old gen. So that was the 360 version of that. So again, I think that if we do get some added match types this year, it could go well. And I think last year the match types added were incredible, and I think that it was such a step forward in the series and the franchise. Just seeing those match types get in the game was just a really dope look. We have the first match that I think a lot of people keep talking about, and we actually saw this match earlier this year in France, and it is the I Quit match. And Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles did have that type of match, and WWE likes to go on ahead and keep the product with the video game. We saw the special referee match last year and it got in 2K24. I think it is very possible that an I Quit match makes it to the game this year, and I think that it's dope. I do think that we need to get away from that mini game from the submissions using on all matches. I do think that that is slightly annoying. I love the fact that the concept is in the game, but I do think that that right there is holding the match types back just a little bit and not allowing them to give 2K the credit they probably deserve for getting these match types in the game. And I think that right now an I Quit match next year would be really cool. The last time I remember seeing that match and playing that match personally was 2K14, and I thought that it was a really cool match. Granted, that was about, you know, 10 years ago. I was on a different just mindscape with everything, but I do think that it would be cool to see in this year's upcoming game. I think the odds of us getting that type of match, if I had to guess, are probably 8 out of 10. I think that that match type will definitely be in 2K25. The next match that we want in the game is the Iron Survivor match. We just saw this match over in NXT and did not make the game last year, but I think that it is going to make the game this year. This is going to be their next big match type. Nonetheless, this match type is so cool and so fun to watch, and I can only imagine how fun it would be to see in a video game. And I think that that's just something that I would be excited for, just to get that announcement. And as NXT is getting bigger and bigger, I definitely think that there's a 10 out of 10 chance that we do see this match type in WWE 2K25 this upcoming year. And I think that is just an important match type to everything. As you guys know, if you guys watch NXT, this match type basically grants an NXT championship match to the winner. And I think that's kind of like almost like the Royal Rumble, honestly. It's just them doing their own thing. And you know, the Iron Survivor match is just a classic. Lots of actions packed. You can go back into that little cell or whatever they got. Listen, man, I personally think this match will be in a game, and I think it would be disappointing if it doesn't make the game. Not trying to set the expectations too high, but I think that 2K25 definitely needs to implement more NXT stars and just keep those NXT matches coming in, because again, bro, I think NXT right now is really hot product wise. And I think that it is something that we should all be happy and, you know, excited about, because I think that, man, the roster is going to get bigger and bigger, because there's wrestlers that we didn't get to see last year that we will definitely see this year, such as Lash Legend, Jakara Jackson. We didn't see Obafemi last year. We didn't see Lola Vice. We didn't see Jada Parker. Like, there is many wrestlers who we haven't seen from NXT, and I think they're going to keep expanding on that. Maybe we get some TNA stuff as well packaged into the game. And I know that I'm going a little bit off realm here, but I think that this match type definitely has to be added because of how big NXT is getting, you know, in terms of ratings and all that. It's just getting a lot of love right now, and I think it's definitely going to be worth, you know, adding that and making sure that we get an authentic NXT experience over in the 2K side. And lastly, the Inferno match. Yes, the Inferno match, to me, that was a fun match, having all the fire around everything, man. I think that it would be cool. Even if you can use the Inferno with the casket match, I think that would be dope as well. I think that, man, these match types could really, you know, make the game much better. We're talking about 3 extra match types that could make this game. I think the Inferno is actually one of the easier ones in my opinion. I know, you know, nothing is easy, but it's basically just putting fire around the ring, you know, and I think that it's such a simple concept, but I think that it could be so cool if done correctly. I would love to see that, you know, that in that match. And I think there's many more matches that they could bring. It's just a matter of how many matches do they want to bring. 3 stages of hell, I've seen a lot of people speak about that, and personally I think that you can do this, bro. I really do think that you can do this. Even if they gave us one where you can just personalize it and take 3 match types and put it in one match, I think that would be so cool. Just to have that 3 stages of hell match would be dope. Buried alive match would be dope as well. I feel like you could go on and on about match types that you want to see in the game. A buried alive match with the casket match now being in there, I think it would definitely be, I think it would just be super dope, because I think WWE 2K24 delivered on those match types. I think that that was more match types than anybody ever expected. I think people were expecting a special referee match and possibly a casket match. When we heard about ambulance and gauntlet matches being in the game, which gauntlet is super underrated, I think that we should show that match type a little bit more love. We were like, whoa, like 2K really coming strong. They came with the heat this year, and their marketing team did very well for 2K24. Granted, I know the game has its issues, we can all agree on that, but I think that they did a very good job at hyping us up. If we can get that same hype with all these match types being added in the game, I think that it would be something very, very interesting to see. I think WWE 2K25, man, I think it could be good. I think that, you know, I'm excited. I think that it has a lot of potential in my opinion based on the solid gameplay that we received in 2K24, but a lot of the stuff within the modes, the servers, everything like that need to be fixed. I just love talking about what we could see on the next game, because I think, man, we're all excited for the next game. We all want to see this next game kind of grow and just grow further than it did this year, be a little bit more longevity on that side. Like, there's just a lot that we want to see in 2K25, and that time is almost coming, bro. I cannot believe that we are already in December. In January, they will start teasing us, throwing stuff out there, talking about the reveal. We are actually closer than we think to 2K25. And I definitely want to go on ahead and give a shout out to the comment of the day that went ahead and recommended me to do this video, because I honestly thought it was such a cool video, bro. A lot of people talk about, oh, they should, you know, get I Quit match, and I was like, oh, maybe we should go on ahead and talk about this. So shout out to you, sir, for giving me that idea to go on ahead, get up in here and talk about all of these match types, because I definitely am excited to see what is next. I love talking about everything and just potential and speculation. I'm just excited to see, man. But the next video, y'all make sure to stay tuned for that, because at this point we're just predicting, speculating, rumor mills. It's rumor season, y'all. We're gonna go on ahead, talk about everything that comes to mind. If you guys have an idea in mind for a video, let me know down below in the comments. If you made it all the way back here, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys did enjoy this video, I'm gonna catch y'all. Peace.